Hello, my name is Bojanka Bobeva and I'm a project manager for Creative Coventry.
The project belongs to Island CIC and funded by Coventry City Council.
First, I'll introduce Mark.
I'm Mark. I'm a Coventry-based artist. And I kind of got into origami during the first lockdown. And it's kind of gone from there, really. My wife bought me some books for Christmas, and lockdown happened, and I just started making origami, and by the end of a sort of couple of months I'd made hundreds, and I got in touch with the hospital in Coventry, and as part of their healing arts programme, they're now on display at the hospital for people to see. And I travel around the city and further afield, showing people how to make things out of paper and card. And they get to take away the things that they made, and hopefully people have a really fun time making things. Today we've made little origami baskets for Halloween, and some Triceratops dinosaurs, so we've got a herd of Triceratops now on the table. Everyone's made something, and I always think that it's nice when people can show some things for their efforts. It can be quite daunting sometimes to just sort of pick up a piece of paper and be asked to make something, and everyone's done really well today. They should be very proud of themselves.
I can't believe it's so exciting that I've created a couple of things here. It's a pumpkin and a dinosaur, which I've named Origami-saurus.
I haven't named him yet, but I will do. I'm thinking about it, and definitely be here for future events. I've really enjoyed it. Thank you very much.
And you can see what I did for this.
Have you done this before?
No.
No? This is your first time?
Yes.
Oh, nice.
First time doing origami. My name's Rosemary, so I enjoyed it very much.
Hello, my name's Tom. I've had a really fun session today, and I'm going to attend the session tomorrow as well.
Today is the 25th of October and we are in Tile Hill Library with Mr. Jaspal Ram. Thank you so much for your hospitality.
Yeah, that's fine. Thank you, Bianca, for coming to Tile Hill Library. Today we had an origami session. The first one we've ever had in Tile Hill Library, and it was really, really well attended. We had adults and children. Origami is something that I grew up with. I used to do it, and I really enjoyed it. But I think a lot of the adults or children don't do it much these days. So it's really interesting and fun for the children to learn something new.
Evan, did you enjoy the origami? Yeah. What was your favourite bit?
That's his head, yeah?
Making the parrot.
It's not a parrot, it's a bird, isn't it?
Bird.
You like making
It looks like a parrot because of the beak.
Yeah, and how old are you? 6-year-olds like this stuff.
I've made lots of things with Mark, so I'm taking home with me my whale and also my bird.
This is my whale that I made here.
Okay, so now we're going to turn the paper.
Really enjoyed it. This is my bird. Unfortunately, my whale died. I didn't do a very good job with my whale. I'll have to try another time. It's been a wonderful time. Thank you so much.
So we're going to fold these two, not these two. So these two little, the thinner ones. We can do a bit of origami magic as well. And then unfold and fold it the other way diagonally. So don't turn the paper over, so keep it the same way. And then fold it the other way. That's it. No, you were right, because you've already done that side. That's it. And fold that diagonally as well. In towards that middle sort of crease or space in between the legs. So it's like that. So you're going from just the top layer in towards the middle, from the point. That's it.
Very happy to attend today's origami workshop, and I've made some paper cranes. and it reminds me of my childhood because where I came from East Asia, it's a very popular activity for children at school or at nursery, and crane is a symbol of peace and longevity. So I'm very happy that I'm able to make all these cranes at the workshop. And I've also got a Japanese jacket that's got the origami motif.
Hello, and this is our last session of origami, 28th of October. We are in Willenhall Library. We started our journey with Mark Andrews, who is an illustrator and origami creator. We started our journey from Hillfields. After we moved to Tile Hill Library, and now we are in Willenhall Library. So all these 3 days we've been in different places. We enjoy so much, and I've got people with me. On the left side is Sandra, a photographer, a videographer, and on the right side is Gary and Jyoti. They attended all our sessions. So please tell us about your experience, please, Mark.
Oh, well, it's always really nice to go out and meet people and do origami, do something creative that's supposed to be relaxing. I hope that the people who come along don't find it too frustrating, that for a few hours you can just lose yourself in the activity. Sometimes it can get a little frustrating, I think, but hopefully everyone made something, and that's the really cool thing, is that everyone did everything that we wanted to do today. So we had a wide range of different origami models. We made swans and hearts and cranes and little hopping frogs, and we had little hopping frog games, didn't we? See which one could jump the furthest. But the best thing about it is hopefully you can inspire other people, give them a bit of an impetus to sort of think, I can do this, I can be creative, I can go home, and origami is nice and cheap, you only need a bit of paper, and there's plenty of stuff out there to get you going, and before you know it, your house is full of origami models, and you've got nowhere to live. Like in my house is just full of stuff. And that's really the idea. I think the idea is to inspire people through all these sessions, for people to think, who maybe think to themselves, I'm not creative, to actually show them you can be creative in more than one way, and to give them a reason to try things themselves. So it's been great fun meeting people. Yeah, thoroughly enjoyed it. Absolutely fantastic.
Thank you. What Jyoti is thinking.
I've thoroughly enjoyed it as well. Thank you, Mark, and Boyanko and everyone else. What I also enjoyed about it is that although it is relaxing, and it enables you to bring out your problem-solving skills as well. So you do get stuck a couple of times, and then you want to just think, oh, how do you solve that? And of course, with your help, you manage to resolve the difficult movements and stuff. But what I like about this as well is that you can interact with youngsters as well as older people. So you could do this with your own families. So if you've got children, you can involve them with something like this, And as you could see today, that the young children, they were like really getting into it and making really good folds. And I was really impressed by what they created. But also the older people as well. They're really interested, and it's for everyone, and it's a nice way of getting everyone else to connect with each other. So I really enjoyed that. Thank you.
It's interesting, don't you think, that with the sort of high-tech lives that we all lead, especially the younger people who have been born into an age of sort of social media and connectivity using computers and so on, how something as basic, really, and kind of really old school, actually engages them in a way that's pleasingly surprising that children don't feel switched off to something that's can feel kind of old-fashioned and quite traditional. Actually, they're really enthusiastic about it, and that's really satisfying that youngsters get involved and I think take pride in making things, and they feel really pleased when they've got something of their own.
There's an end product.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, you arrive with nothing and you walk away with something.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I can't add any more to that. I've really enjoyed it, so thank you, Mark. Something I never thought I'd get into, but I have really enjoyed it, and I'm sort of definitely carrying on making these things, because as you said, it could be for everybody, all ages, and you're creating something from just a piece of paper, and you're looking after it and you're thinking, I've done that.
Yeah.
And it's brilliant, thank you.
You need to see the motion of that becoming that, because looking at something in 3 dimensions.
Towards the back.
I mean, the frog's heart. We like the heart the best, do you? Really? In the gold.
Oh, gold.
Wait. Oh.